Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita. Hope you all are doing well. And from the title, of course, you know this is going to be a review for the Hindi film Dil Bechara, which released yesterday, starring the late Sushant Singh Rajput and Sanjana Sanghi. Now, in all honesty, even before the film started playing on screen, I was a little emotionally invested in the film because of Sushant. But of course, this review is going to be, looking at the film as a whole with its good and bad. The film is the official adaptation of the novel written by John Green titled The Fault in Our Stars, and this novel has also been adapted in Hollywood. This is a story revolving around two main protagonists, Kidzi Basu and Manny, played by Sanjana Sanghi and Sushant Singh Rajput. Kidzi has been suffering from thyroid cancer for years, which has restricted her life in a lot of ways. So she feels that her life is very boring, her life is very monotonous, she doesn't have much to do, she doesn't have much to offer to life as well, and she could probably die any moment. So she is just existing. Now, because of this thinking, her personality, her overall personality and outlook towards life is very stiff and monotonous. She doesn't feel excited about living. She doesn't feel excited about being alive. Then you have Manny's character, who is also a cancer survivor. Now, because he has battled cancer previously and has survived and overcome it, his outlook towards life is completely different. He's a very happy-go-lucky person. He wants to be happy all the time. He is living life to its fullest. He wants to live each day in the present, and he wants to spread positivity. Manny instantly falls in love with Kidzi and starts pursuing her, and how his presence changes Kidzi's perspective towards life is basically what the story is about. The music and the score is given by the legendary A.R. Rahman. Now, when the first song dropped, the title track Dil Bechara, I was extremely excited for the entire album because I really like the title track. But if you see the songs, if you listen to all the songs really fit well with the situation in the film. So if I'm watching the film and the song is playing, it sounds good, you get the feel of the song. But as individual songs, probably Dil Bechara is the only track which is a strong track in the album. Other tracks are, because it's A.R. Rahman, obviously there are some sort of expectations when it comes to music given by A.R. Rahman. So I was a little underwhelmed by the entire album. I think Dil Bechara is a great track, but all the other songs, even though they fit well with the situation in the film, probably as individual songs, I would give them a pass. This film is extremely fast-paced. The runtime of this film is only 1 hour 40 minutes. In fact, the Hollywood film had more runtime. It was 2 hours. Now, is the runtime a problem? Yes and no. No, because for the people who do not know the premise of the story, for them this is going to be a very, very enjoyable watch because it is so fast paced, you are not going to get bored in the film. And yes, because for people like me who has read the novel, who knows the crux of the story, this could be a problem. For me at least it was a problem because I feel Manny's character, Sushant's character, should have been given more screen time and more character development, especially in the second half of the film. Manny's arc specifically in the novel is huge and it's transformational, like from him being this happy-go-lucky person to getting smacked with a tragedy, then his mental state completely shifting, and then at the end, him accepting his fate and mentally preparing himself for the worst. This is a huge arc for a character to go through. Now, usually I'm very, very particular about the editing being crisp and so that the film is nicely paced, but over editing is also not good. The second half of the film particularly doesn't do justice to Sushant's character because his mental state, what he is going through, needed to be shown in a more elaborate way is what I feel. The flow of the scenes in the second half, like from the Paris trip, it's very fast, and I think the pace could have been slowed down on those parts as well. Like the first half of the film, you get to spend time with the characters, you are getting invested in their love story, how they are spending their entire day together and all of that. But then the Paris trip happens, and from there, the movie takes a serious tone, and I think they could have slowed down the pace there because, the audience needs to take into that tragedy, take into that seriousness, but that time was not given to us. One more very important aspect which is not being shown in the film is the relationship of the daughter with her parents. That was a very important and integral part of the novel originally, like how the parents are dealing with, because that angle is also very important, that when you have a cancer patient at home who is your kid, how the parents deal with it, what is the mental state of the parents. So that aspect was also missed out. I think the focus here was the love story, which is fine, which is not a problem, but they could have spent some time, in the parents and the daughter's relationship. That would have been really nice to see. Another aspect which has really not been highlighted in the film, which was a very integral part of the novel as well as the Hollywood adaptation as well, was the trauma of the cancer patients. Like what cancer patients go through, how they are dealing with life on a day-to-day basis, how they are trying to self-motivate themselves to live life to their fullest, their mental state. So that was a very key thing in the novel, which has really not been highlighted in the Hindi film. So an audience who doesn't know the novel, who has not read the original book, will not really mind it. Actually, for me, because I have read it, this part really stuck out for me. Now comes the performances. Let me talk about the supporting cast first. Swastika Chatterjee plays Kidsi's mom. Saswata Chatterjee plays the dad. I think both of them, they don't have much screen time, but I think both of them did fairly well. They both are great actors. I wish, that's what I'm saying, like, one of the key aspects of the book was their relationship with their daughter and how as parents they are dealing this situation. That really was not shown. Otherwise, I'm sure they would have gotten more screen time if that aspect was also shown. But whatever limited time they had, they were just fine. They were quite good. Sahil Webb was one of the standout performances for me. He plays the character of JP, Sushant's best friend, and he gave the necessary comedic relief in the film. And we all know he's a great comedian, he's a great actor, he has really good comic timing, and he was quite fitting to his role. Both the main protagonists, Sushant and Sanjana, have done well in their roles. In fact, for Sushant, when I was watching this film yesterday, I got reminded of his first film, Kai Poche, because there also he was playing this really nice, fun-loving character, similar to what he was playing in Dil Bechara. And it completely was so ironic that while I was watching his last film, I got reminded of his first film, and just completely broke my heart that we are not going to be witnessing any of his work now in future. Sanjana was excellent in the film. The way she delivered her dialogues, the restraint with which she acted, I think she did perfect justice to her character. She is definitely the one to look out for in Bollywood. So yes, overall this is a very nice, sweet, romantic film which you can enjoy with your family, and of course the runtime is not that long, so because it's very fast paced, so you'll not get bored. And as we all know, this is like the last film of Sushant Singh Rajput, and when the end credits started rolling, they did a little tribute which made me so emotional. I mean, in an ideal world, we all would have wanted Sushant to be alive, but now we can only pray for his soul, and I hope he's resting in peace now. Please do stream this in Disney Plus Hotstar. It's available for everyone. It's not in the premium membership. It's been made available for everybody. So please do watch it. And that brings me to the end of my review. I hope you liked it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.